What's good, YouTube? I'm back with another reaction video, man. I got a little something different, man. Y'all told me, one of my boys told me to go watch this video on Russell Westbrook. It say the title called "This is the Real Russell Westbrook." I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but I'm really finna just get into the joint. Cause Westbrook really been hooping this season. Like he been starting. His numbers looking good. He looked like he comfortable there. Like they actually giving him a chance. Him and Joker, they be going back to back on their triple doubles. He'll have like the other night, I think he had like 19, 10 and 10. You see Joker with like 30 something, 30, 15 and 10. You guys, Nuggets looking good right this second. Westbrook looking good as well. But otherwise, like, go and get into the joint, man. You know, and if you haven't already, y'all like, comment, and subscribe, man. I'm on the road to 60 subs. I need 2 more. I'm trying to see that by the end of the month. Let's see it.
It was unique. They just didn't put me in a position to make it unique. You know, I was in a position where I was playing not in no position, and being able to be here.
He might be talking about the Lakers. I think he feel like he belong on the Denver Nuggets.
This right here was a clip from Russell Westbrook before the NBA season started. And there were a lot of people, mainly residing or supporting LA teams, who called Russ a clown for this. Well, it's 2025 now, and Russell Westbrook is playing the most efficient, the most impactful, and the best basketball we have seen from him in years. And no, this is not a new Russell Westbrook. This is just the best version of the same Russell Westbrook we have seen for years. And the last few games have encapsulated all of the best attributes Russ is bringing to Denver. Because over his last 9 games, Russ is averaging over 15 points, 7 assists, and 6 boards on 60% from the field. Yeah, you remember all those jokes about Russ's efficiency early in the season? Well, Russ has now been one of the most efficient guards in basketball over the last month. And the thing is, I don't see this stopping, because whilst he's not going to have perfect triple-doubles every single night, but Russ is now playing in a role and with a team where he doesn't
wants to
need
work
to be
with
a
him.
spot-up shooter. He doesn't need to take those pull-up mid-range jumpers, because if he knows he cuts or gets a handoff from Nikola Jokic, he will be able to get to the rim. And there was no better example of that than the perfect triple-double he had against Utah. Watch his first bucket of the game. Michael Porter Jr. drives into the paint, can't get the layup to go, and Russ is there to tip it in. Just that extra effort that we often see from him. But it was the next 6 buckets that were much more interesting. Here he is getting the ball in transition, and he might be 36, but how many players can stay in front of him in transition?
Nobody.
Not many, if any, as he Euro steps around Jordan Clarkson for the layup. I mean, just a filthy Euro step. Fast forward to the next quarter, and this time Russ gives it up to Jokic, but there are 2 key details here. Watch Michael Porter Jr. bring Lauri Markkanen out of the paint, and then once the double goes to Jokic, he finds Russ cutting, and there is no size or shot.
I like this play.
That was nice. I mentioned this because later in the Junior bring Lauri Markkanen out of the paint.
That's just good spacing right there.
The double goes to Jokic,
because I don't know why he started ball watching so hard.
And there is no size or shot blocker at the rim. I mentioned this because later
that was really kind of bad defense.
We saw Jokic get the ball in the post again, and again they went to double, this time with Sexton helping off Russ, and instead of waiting for the pass at the 3-point line, he attacks the space, getting to the rim for the dunk. And this was the common theme with every single one of Russ's buckets against Utah. He was getting to the rim, whether that was in transition like here by attacking Sexton with that quick left to right crossover, whether it was making those extra effort plays, or it was working alongside Nikola Jokic and his gravity as an off-ball cutter and mover, which is exactly what some of us predicted would happen when Russ made the move to Denver, because the biggest X factor in this move was obviously
happy that Russ.
This is not to discredit Russ, who has been phenomenal.
This makes me happy that Russ is still being used in a good way, because the Lakers, that shit pissed me off, because like I didn't understand why he even went over there. The Lakers didn't even. Matter of fact, I don't even know why the Lakers even picked him up. They didn't even need that. That was right after they got a ring. They got rid of their whole team to get Westbrook, and that didn't make any sense to me. And then that was just a terrible fit.
He's a playmaker and has made great decisions. He has given them energy, effort, hustle on defense, and all over the floor. But when has Russ played with a guy who can always find him on cuts? And
Never.
more importantly, who will be doubled 16 feet from the basket with the other team's big out on an island, which gives Russ that space and that lane to get to the rim. You saw it against Atlanta as well. Just look at the chemistry on this play.
They be
with
playing
Russ
up.
giving the ball up to Jokic, cutting backdoor, and it's a perfect cut and pass for the layup.
The way they
You
play
hear
off each
players
other, it's
talk
a-
about it, but when you play with a guy like Nikola Jokic or a guy
Then you
like
got
Russell
Jamal Murray.
Westbrook, you are
Cause the way they run
willing
their
to
lineup
move
now,
off the ball and cut.
they can go Westbrook, Jamal Murray at the 2. So Jamal Murray don't even have so much pressure as him at the 1. He can run the 2, so he can get all his shots off the handoff as well. How he doing the same thing with Westbrook. Jamal can do the same thing to get to his spot, so you don't have to be so much. So it's not so much pressure. Then you got good shooters as well.
If you do that, they will find you. And this is also why you see Russ's numbers so much better with the starters than the bench. It's not just because of the minutes, but he's able to play to his strengths as a scorer, whilst also being able to have some spacing and an elite pick and roll threat in Nikola Jokic.
No, Westbrook only got to shoot so many shots.
Saying Russ should be a permanent starter with Christian Brown coming off the bench. Now, the only problem with that is whilst Russ is better as a starter and he has been fantastic,
it's that second
and
unit.
deserved
He
that
was
position,
working nice with that second unit, though.
With Russ coming off the bench, you get the playmaking that can elevate guys like Watson, Strother, and even DeAndre Jordan in those roles. I think if Russ continues to play like this, Denver will have no choice but to play him as a starter.
That's
but
true.
The biggest key for Denver, which we've seen more of, is just ensuring Jokic and Russ share a lot of those minutes together.
Facts.
Because that chemistry makes the Nuggets look like a different team regardless of who else is on the floor. And that's what Russ said himself. He's the best player in the world. My job is to make the game easy for him, and he does it for everyone else.
Exactly.
And this is absolutely happening. Because whilst Jokic has helped unlock
That's
Russ
why how
as a
everybody just
scorer,
plays off of
Russ is
Jokic.
doing the same for Jokic.
Everybody just
look at
plays
this
off of
dive
this-
from Russ to Jokic cutting back door. Or a play like this, which is really common from Jokic, where Russ gets the ball at the three-point line.
Because you don't see too many
and
teams
Jokic
that just play
flashes
off
to
their
the
center.
middle of the floor on that
And the Nuggets
quick
play off
cut
it-
before
off of
dropping
Jokic
it in.
very well.
And this is really effective for more than one reason. It utilizes Jokic as a cutter getting to the rim, but it also makes Russ dangerous beyond the arc without having to shoot. It's not just Jokic either who has been benefiting from Russ's playmaking. Even at 50 years old, even
Oh.
after signing Dario Saric, the Nuggets have had to play DeAndre Jordan because, well, Dario Saric stinks. He's not good. But the silver lining for that is the fact Russ
Oh, no,
and
that
DJ
is, I
have
think,
developed
yeah.
some nice chemistry. You wish that the Nuggets weren't relying on DeAndre Jordan in the year 2025. That sounds crazy to say, but they are.
He been
And
doing-
Russ is helping to make his life a lot easier with his ability to find him in pick and roll situations. And I think this speaks to a bigger point about Russ as well. People have constantly talked about the good and bad with him. The playmaking has always been there, but you worry about the shooting and the amount of shots he might take. Almost every shot Russ is taking right now is perfect.
good volume
Even when his
shots.
threes aren't falling,
They-
he takes
they're
them
still
when
good
he
volume
has to
shots.
and makes enough. But if he doesn't have a lane or an opportunity to get to the rim, he will feed his big man or finds an open shooter. And that's what Michael Malone said as well.
And what I admire so much about him, aside from the leadership and toughness that he brings every single day, is he's got no ego. He says, I'm playing with that guy. I'm going to play through him. I'm going to make him better. And if I do that, that means I'm doing my job to help his team win.
That has been very true, because Russ has played this season with zero ego. He has done what is best for the team no matter the role or no matter the position, and that goes both ways. Because another aspect of Russ's game that has helped Denver has been his defense. The Nuggets haven't been great defensively, and I know I just said he's helped them defensively, but it takes more than one guy to be a great
Damn.
defense. It takes the the entire team. And whilst Russ might not be Dyson Daniels or Drew Holiday, he gives you energy and effort every single night. Just look at him on this play from the game against Utah. He initially tips the Sexton pass in the corner. He tries to dive for the loose ball, which he can't quite reach, but he doesn't give up because he gets himself back in the play, and this time he gets to the pass in time, getting out in transition and throwing it down. This is what I mean when I say he's helped the defense. It's that energy that he brings. It's that leadership and the vocal aspect of things that helps this team more than anything. Well, I can't say more than anything when he's averaging 15, 7, and 7 a game, but that adds to the production as well. And I think with the way Russ is playing on this team, there's no reason to believe he can't keep scoring this efficiently and playmaking this well. It's just a perfect fit. There's no other way to say it. Now, if you made it all the way to the end of the video and want to see more content like...
See, man, that was just a quick one. I just wanted to show y'all this real quick video. Show y'all that Westbrook still being used in the right way, man. But yeah, man, if y'all like that type of content, man, y'all like, comment, and subscribe, man. If you didn't see my last one, it'll be right here. And if y'all got any type of video recommendations, y'all let me know in the comment section below, man. Once I get out there joint, man. Peace.